Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Stacker News Live. My name's Car. I'm with my BFF Keyan. Keyan, guess where I'm at?
You're in El Salvador. You're running from Gary Gensler.
Oh, that's a good one. No, not running from Gary Gensler. I'm flying over to Nostra Phoenix. It's the biggest Nostra event this side of the Mississippi.
That's probably true, actually.
Yeah.
Unless you consider Japan on
Yeah.
one side of the Mississippi.
I think this is the first Nostra event. I could be wrong. This is the first Nostra event of the year, so want to check it out. Hang out with some friends there and check out Phoenix. You know, it's supposed to be the next big Bitcoin scene. We'll see.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too broy. I feel like they got too much of a party scene. But I don't know. Maybe it's a great venue for Bitcoin. They can buy all their what party dudes do. Buy all their cocaine and stuff.
I don't think they do drugs over there. But I mean,
Phoenix, really?
I've seen Breaking Bad. I don't know. Well, no, that wasn't in Phoenix though.
That was in New Mexico.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. How was your week?
How was my week? It was good. It was good. I think we did three releases this week, so pretty good.
Nice.
Not all of them were very big. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fun to ship that much. I miss shipping that much.
Dude, tell me about it, man. That's one thing that I love about Top Builder. We've been doing this for like 30 days now, and just seeing all these teams ship and updating us on everything on the GitHub and all that stuff. And then we did a whole release today on the blog about the top 15 that made it. So it's amazing to see all these Bitcoiners shipping, like really hardcore base Lightning projects. That's what I love, you know?
Yeah, dude. I can only imagine in Top Builder, but even in the lab, like I'll talk to Jim, who's doing Cascader on a weekly basis, and he feels like he's traveled like miles in a few days. It's really exciting, especially at the early stage. It's so exciting because they can like really get their sea legs.
Yeah.
Just start running.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
Cool.
Shipping is happening. I don't think it's the price. I think I don't know. There's just an urgency to save the world, Keyan. That's what it is. An urgency to save the world. You know?
Well, yeah. For sure. How was your week?
It was good. We went to New York, had a few meetings. I was able to hang out at the Pub Key. Dude, best burger in town.
Really?
Yeah, the smash burger. Next time I'm getting 2 of those. I got 1. That was a mistake. But yeah.
You mean like double meat or
no,
burgers?
like dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's probably one of the best burgers I've ever had. Yeah.
You mean any famous?
All of them were famous. That's all who I was.
Oh, wow.
I was just rubbing shoulders with famous Bitcoiners all week.
Dude,
it's crazy.
Are your shoulders sore?
Or what? Are my arms?
Your shoulders sore?
No, it was cool. We were able to see the whole. I don't know if you saw the flag that made the news where it went over Manhattan. Yeah. So we were there for that, and everybody was there for that. It was cool, dude. They had the whole thing there and everything. It was awesome. It was a good vibe. It was a really good vibe. Pub Key's a really special place. I can see why people like it.
Is it in a good part of town? What do you think of the part of town?
Oh, it's perfect part of town. Perfect part of town. My only criticism, and it's not their fault, it's just really small. But it was packed yesterday. It was packed. So there was like nowhere you'd have to move around. But it's worth the trip. Totally. And you can pay with Zeus. So that was cool. Yeah.
Wow. Doesn't get better than that.
They got the Zeus POS there too. All right, with that, let's jump into the top 5 stories of the week here on Stacker News. I should say this. If you've never seen Stacker News, I'm sure we have new listeners every week. If you've never seen it, it's the front page of Bitcoin. I don't vote on these stories. Keyan, I don't know if he votes on these stories, but the Stackers do, and they earn Bitcoin doing it. So if you don't have a Stacker News account and you just happen to watch the show, you should probably go and get one before the lines get long and you have to, Keyan blocks the gates. Okay.
We are debating actually putting up like a block, like every Bitcoin block mined is another sign up.
I think you should, dude. Like, that's how like Facebook got super big. Remember that? It's just like invite only. I mean, Albie's doing it. It seems to be working. You get people talking about it, asking for invites. I was saying this in the early days, Stacker news accounts, and no one was listening to me. They thought I was crazy. Now,
Well, you started like a couple months ago. But
nope.
those are the
Nope.
early days.
Start SN accounts. Do it, Stackers, now. Okay, cool. Because you'll probably have to sell. Remember when they were selling Binance in that craze in 2017 where they were selling Binance accounts? Remember that?
No, I never shitcoined.
Dude, I shitcoined heavy. It was bad. It was bad.
I did not.
Yeah. Anyways, don't do that, Stackers. But if you do, I mean, you'll be in a good spot. Okay. The first top story is found out my wife has cancer. Been holding it together all day. This is from Hodl Pleb, 68 comments, 25,000 sats, February 12th. Books and articles territory post. Keyan, what's this?
Yeah. So Hodl Pleb, I have another story from Hodl Pleb a little later, but apparently their wife, well, they think their wife has cancer, and it's kind of experiencing that is like kind of a big deal. I have a close family member who worked at a cancer clinic, and I met a lot of people with cancer. It's like most people don't consider that their life would be over before they intended it to be. And so it's kind of troubling. But I think this is pretty early in the journey. There's a lot of false positives with this stuff. Many forms of cancer are quite manageable now. Technology is getting better and better. Anyway, so he just writes about this kind of experience.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this in the evening or whenever he posted it, and my heart just like went out to the guy, and I wrote a whole thing there about what what I experienced seeing that, and yeah, it was a really touching post. I think everybody, the whole Stacker News community, really took to this one. I don't think we've ever had anything like this kind of post on there before, so that was really cool to see that we're all in it together, even if it's not around Bitcoin, if that makes sense. So Hodl Pleb, he had the top comment. He said, the outpouring of support and insights has been overwhelming today. This post has been going for nearly 24 hours, and I am still getting new responses. I've been coming back all day to a lot more. I've been coming all day long to gain more strength and shed a few tears. Thank you all. So, yeah.
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 I mean, it probably means a lot if you have experience with cancer or nursing. Cancer, please chime in and help them think about it, because it is a strange experience to go through.
Yeah, for sure.
And it is really touching, and Bitcoin doesn't fix cancer yet. Maybe someday, but prayers to all the Pleb and his family. Yeah.
We had Stack Sats today. He said, I'm so sorry that your wife and your family are going through this. It's shocking when you first hear cancer, especially when you aren't expecting diagnosis. Recently, having gone through this myself, I can relate, especially when young kids are involved. And then he recommended some books. Wow, a lot of touching words there. So that was cool. Yeah. Great story. Let's jump into the next top story here. Value for value news journalism discussion using entirely Bitcoin. This is 44 comments from the Bitcoin Bugle, February 12th Bitcoin post, 25,000 K boost, 12,000 sats. Keyan, what's this?
Yeah, this is a post from the Bitcoin Bugle. If you're not familiar with the Bitcoin Bugle, they're like the Onion for Bitcoin. They have these kind of like sarcastic stories, but they're actually generally getting to a deeper point about what's going on in the community. Anyway, they've been around for a year, they say in this post, and they're looking to figure out a way to monetize all the work that they're doing. And so they have a variety of ideas listed here, and they're asking for feedback. Stackers deliver a bunch of feedback.
Yeah, it looks like Atreus says the way forward is for us to support one another within our own network community. Just as Darthcoin says, value for value is a method that works and grows exponentially as our network grows. And then Bitcoin Bugle chimes in, yeah, it's pretty wild to watch my poop posting value go up. So, What? I've never seen his post. What does he do again? Is he like a? Is it like no
Oh, the
BS
Bitcoin
Bitcoin?
Bugle?
Yeah. Is it like no Bitcoin? Is it like no BS Bitcoin?
No,
Or?
it's like the do you remember the Onion? Do you know the Onion?
No.
It's like fake news, but it's like funny and has a point to it.
Oh. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. It's like intentionally fake news. Like there was a. I don't, you can just if you go to their profile, you can go and read
Oh,
some
okay.
of their stuff. I'm trying to remember some of the more memorable. One of the more memorable ones that I read very early from them that I wasn't sure was real or not. I think it said like Michael Saylor was opening a Bitcoin stroke club or something. I don't. It was just like very. It's like it like riffs on a cultural moment in Bitcoin.